Welcome to Dr. Contee, Dr. Roxanne Show. Hey, this is going to be a wonderful show. I'm glad everybody's tuning in because I tell you, the first thing I do is praise God first. Because without praising Him, I tell you, what would we be without praising Him? So that's what I like to do, praise Him first. So I just would like to give prayer to Sharon Pearson for her mother. She's home with her mom at the moment. Just keep her in prayer, her mother. And Tracy Austin, we want to definitely keep him in prayer. Mm-hmm. Stephanie Kane, who lost her daughter. I tell you, I feel her pain because I only had the one son. So we just definitely have to keep Stephanie Kane in prayer, definitely. Mm-hmm. Yes. And my cousin Adele, who was a cousin of mine, my mother's cousin also, she passed on, and her funeral will be this week. So I just want everybody to just, keep us in prayer as a family, the Metley family as a whole. Keep us in prayer. All right, April 24th, I'm going to talk about tomorrow. Guess what's going to happen tomorrow? I'm going to be in the fashion show. It's called the Black Expo, and it's going to be at the Convention Center. Actually, I'll be back down here tomorrow at the Convention Center. And that's going to be epic. You got to stay tuned, everybody. I tell you, because I'm going to be walking that walk and talking that talk. But I'm going to be slaying. As they say, slay, I'm going to be slaying. So y'all have to watch for that. And also, I'm not finished. Let me finish. I want to make sure everybody know, because guess what? I have May the 8th. May the 8th is Mother's Day. I'm going to be in another fashion show at the Liberty View. That's downtown also. So get your tickets. Mr. Debonair is a part of that. Mr. Debonair travels all over the world for Beautiful You Tour. So definitely that's going to be epic. So you got to stay tuned to that. Get your tickets online.
Before they sold out,
right. Also, May the 27th, Old School. I'm going to be on red carpet. I'm going to be interviewing all the guests that's coming to Old School's event. So that's going to be nice at the Canister's place. So tune in, and I got ticket for that. These are ticket for that. So if you would like to be a part of that, here goes a ticket for Old School. And to hear Roxanne, Dr. Contee, Dr. C. The kids call me Dr. C. Hear me interview the customers that come in, everyone that come in on that day.
How you get tickets?
You can get tickets by inboxing me. You can inbox me on Facebook, or it's a number. You can call number for me if you'd like to get a ticket. That's 215-668-0241. Okay. All right, so I'm not finished yet. Look, there's a lot of things going down for Dr. C. There's a lot of things. So wait a minute. June the 25th, Mike Jones, a grown and sexy party. I will have a table for myself, for my birthday. I'll be 60. So I want everybody to come out and celebrate that. Because I'll be 60. And I thank God if I do turn to see the age of 60, that would be a blessing. So I would like everybody to come to that. This is the ticket for that. I still have some tickets left. I sold at least about 10 tickets. But I have some more left. So get your tickets. Come celebrate. Come shine the light on me. Hey, shine the light on me. How they do? Shine the light. So come on down. All right, I got one more. Cheaper to Keeper. Guys, y'all know it's Cheaper to Keeper, so let's get this straight. It's a play coming out called Cheaper to Keeper. Here's the ticket. Y'all guys need to come see this play because guess what? It is Cheaper to Keeper. When y'all be telling them girls, I don't want you no more. Look, trust me. You get 20, and then you get 50. You're going to end up with 20 if you keep messing around. So it's Cheaper to Keeper.
Yeah, that's why I kept her.
Well, y'all heard him, right? Y'all heard him, okay? All right. All right, so that's all my interesting things that's going on in the month of June, the month of May, and month of July is going to be, that month is going to be for my husband, Earl Contee, and his sister, Cheryl Contee, and my son, who passed on. I'm celebrating my son on July also. So stay tuned for that. So I just want everybody to know, I celebrate my loved ones also. All right. So now, let's talk. I have someone here It's not Sharon today. Sharon Pearson is out. She's the host. She's out today, but we have Earl Contee. So I would like to introduce my host to you, is Earl Contee.
Yes, hello everybody. How y'all doing out there? And thanks for tuning in. I hope you continue to tune in every other Saturday.
Every other Saturday?
What is it, every other Saturday or every month?
Every month.
Oh, once a month. Okay. I'm using that other show we should have every Saturday.
Yes, we did.
And one of the partners here today too is called Showtime.
Yeah, Showtime.
And Dr. Rock. So and I'm the background guy most of the time, but I can come in and sit in front of the camera from time to time. I did it once before in my younger days, you know. But now what's the first topic we were talking about? What
we were going to talk about
highlights or what?
Yes, we're going to talk about some hot topics. Okay? Hot topics, Earl Contee. Okay? Let's talk about them. You said something about, we talked about Will and Jada. Now, Will grew up around our neighborhood. That's a boy, you know, he always going to be part of us, Winfield for life.
Slash West Philly, yeah.
Yeah, slash West Philly. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you bring it.
Right.
Now, so Will Smith would definitely be, I know he's very talented and everything. And we all know what happened that day. But he did apologize, and I just feel like, apology should be good. I know it shouldn't have happened, but he did apologize. What do you think about that, Earl Contee?
Well, I remember back when we were young, and Will and Jazzy Jeff, we all knew each other around the way and stuff. We were DJs and rappers, and we had a house party, dollar parties, if anybody know that, if y'all from the old school.
Oh, yeah.
And we used to say, like, when guys used to get in a fight, sometimes we would say, people forget this. Like, we would say, okay, y'all don't got to fight, let's slap box. And we would like teach each other skills and stuff. Still a fighting and killing each other, and we would just slap boxing. And the one who got the most hits won. So so I think the fact from going out all on a war on somebody, trying to hurt them or bloody them up or shoot them or something, we would just like have fair ones or stuff like that. People don't even remember those days.
Yeah.
Everybody want to shoot and stab and kill. I say we need to show more love.
Right. So that's is that your feeling about what happened that day?
But as I read in the tabloids and everything, and from books and stuff, and a lot of things I read, I mean, some people say, it's just things just builds up in people. Sometimes you just gotta lash out, which. No, he shouldn't have slapped him. No, because that can cost you a lot of money when you beside people on the national TV. So even though I think he should have slapped him behind closed doors or something, or talked to him. Even if he didn't slap him, just talk to him. Because people fail to realize, Chris Rock and Will Smith, they've been kind of friends for a while.
Friends, yeah.
People they throw that out. They making him Will Smith the poster child of evilness. I mean, they're going to the extreme. I think they should drop it. That's my opinion on that. Yeah. So what do you think, Dr.
Well, far as, he did that. He loved his wife. He did things for his wife. But I just feel like she should have been in his corner even after that happened. She should have been in his corner because, he risked a lot of things when he did that. He risked a lot of his, far as things that he's supposed to be in. He's supposed to be in the Oscars. He had to quit the Oscars because of it. So I just feel like she should have been backing him the whole time because he really was taking up for her. But some people are not like that. I mean, things happen, and I really didn't have much to say about that situation because I know him as the person growing up in the neighborhood. He used to come down the driveway. And he used to come down there and play with all of us. We all, used to hang out together. And he was always a good person, and he's still a good person. I just feel like people are making it like he's
more
terrible.
Than what it is, right.
He's more, and you see a lot of stars did so many things in life. And look at them. They still in the Oscars. They still doing stuff. I just say this is one person. Like he's human.
Yeah, he shouldn't take his livelihood from him.
Yes,
that's what I believe.
He's human, and I don't want to get into their, because I listen to the Red Table sometimes. I don't want to get into their relationship because that's between them, whatever goes on between their relationship. All I know is I think fair is fair, and I think they should be fair with Will, because Will is still a human, and Will is a great actor. I tell you, a great actor.
Yes,
I could not say more about that. And I think they should, when he apologized, he apologized. Apology to me, okay, you're forgiven.
And what do you think about the lawsuit he talking about? They want to sue him. He's worth what was $352 million. What you think about that?
I mean, when you got money, that's what they talk. They talk that all the time, okay? But what I was just saying about forgiveness, if God didn't forgive us, where would we be at? Right? So forgiveness means a lot, okay? You're supposed to forgive. So once a person did what he did, he asked for forgiveness. So to me, he should just forgive it and let it go. And everybody in society, it didn't happen to the whole world. It happened to one person. But if he forgive, then I think everybody should forgive. And it shouldn't have done. I'm not saying it was right. I never said that.
Right.
I just said it should be forgiven.
Yes.
And I think because he's a great actor, and I believe that by him being a great actor, that he should be still being able to act and do other things and be on the Oscars. I still feel like he should be a part of the Oscars one day.
So they fined him 10 years. You think that's excessive? They fined him 10 years. He can't be on the Oscars for 10 years. Is that excessive?
I think a little more. I think that's a little too much. That's just my opinion. I believe maybe if that's what y'all need to do or want to do, a year. Not no 10 years. But like I said, people going to do what they're going to do. That's the way I look at it. All I know is if God didn't forgive us, I don't think none of us would be sitting here right now if he didn't forgive the things we do, because we all sinners, okay? We all sinners saved by grace.
So what do you think about Netflix? Netflix is one that they cutting him off. They're not going to do his movie now. What do you think about that?
Well, I think Netflix, they shouldn't do that. He has great movies that come on Netflix, and I believe that should not happen. That's what I believe. But let me ask you a question. Since we all into this, my question is, why do men cheat?
Oh.
Yeah, that's a topic I want to do.
Well, maybe something that the wife not providing for the man.
Wow.
And that's probably it. Not me personally.
You got that one in there.
But I say if you're not going to be faithful, I think it's time to move on.
Well, we didn't really introduce them yet, but I do want to ask them a question since they're here. Why do men cheat? What do you think, Leroy?
So you want the long-term answer or the short-term answer?
Yeah, you can give me whatever one you're comfortable with.
Well, honestly, this is one thing that I understand that a lot of people don't think about. See, when we're growing up, a lot of us are introduced to the things in so many ways. Some of us come from single-parent homes. Some of us come from homes where our mom and dad is still together. Mm-hmm. So we have a lot of people like older cousins, older brothers who bring girls in and out the door, or bring guys in and out the door that we're around. So those type of influences could be on us. Some people grew up finding their uncle or their older brother's porn collection. But the ultimate answer for that is it's a self-control thing.
So you guys have porn collections, you saying?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I grew up in a house where, I've had older cousins who had that stuff, and we'd find it and we'd take it outside and, get in trouble. But the point I'm trying to make is that young guys grow up watching that stuff, and then it goes into an age phase where you start, going through that phase where you're in class, you want to be the cool guy, you want to, you like the girls you see, and, I say porn is a thing that has created an image in people's minds where you're looking at a woman in a sexual manner. Right. So every time you feed in that monster within you to watch porn, that urge is still on you and you're never satisfied. So you go outside, you see a woman, and you're sexually attracted. You're not sexually aroused, but you're sexually attracted. And the more you get into that, you you get into this relationship or you're dealing with that person and you still got that craving because you've been feeding that more than you've been trying to.
So now, are you speaking on a verb on the vibe of if you were married, they still would do that, married or?
Honestly, a lot of people just never isolated themselves from, doing these things, whereas though they're just still open. It's kind of like I said, if you're married, whether you're married or single, you can marry a person and that person still be dealing with something on the inside and he never seen a psychiatrist or never seen a therapist or somebody or had the help or did the self-evaluation for himself to get out of that habit. So it's more so you chasing this urge, and it's not necessarily that you're not attracted or sexually attracted to your partner, but you just got a little more of an appetite than what you used to settling down for. And some people don't deal with it. I don't think that people are just going out just laying with anybody, cheating on anybody, saying, hey, I want to be with her, I'm going to marry her, her, and her, and her. You can't marry all those people. Right. Some people get caught up in their appetite. It's kind of like when you make a plate of food, and you put all this stuff, your eyes is bigger than your appetite. And that's what men do. Men see women and their eyes get bigger than their appetite.
Well, some men, not all men.
Yeah, right. Some men. Some men.
I like me, Showtime, and Brett. We ain't go.
I don't know. We gotta go to Showtime. We gotta go to Showtime. What does Showtime have to say about that?
What's your opinion?
Well, foremost, I'd like to thank Dr. Rock for allowing me to come on her outstanding podcast show, and where that is a great topic all the time. But as I grew up as a man and spiritually connected, as I started getting spiritually into who I am, and I noticed how the Creator is teaching me something along this new way of living, where we look at married men's, married women's, and we look at the accepted of the old way American people taught us. As me growing up as a spiritual person, where I may be married for 20-something years, 27 years into marriage. Now I say the marriage is turning over, but what happened, we lose the energy and the excitement inside the marriage, where sometimes we're cheating, men don't cheat or even act out in cheating. It's the way we stimulate into the marriage and the value of this great country called America and the way they do it across the world. For me, no, I have not cheated, act out. I want to make that clear live on this show here. But also, as I'm growing up, that sometimes we outgrow our marriage and our partner, where if you're about prosperity and growing in another area of your life, and where for me, I'm growing up right in front of my eyes, not to say anything bad or do anything because I think before I react. Cheating in 2022, wherever you want to play treating. I'm 60 years old. I don't have time to play games once you get 60. That's a great milestone. I read a book today about 60. I'm all about the new way and the new way of doing it and living longer than I'm supposed to live. If I'm going to be in something and age and go the old way, I'm all about the new, but I don't take chances. But because I used to be a man, I do love women, no question about it. But I don't act out because I have control who I am as a man, and I have controlled my situation has allowed me to block what I think I want to do. So for me, cheating, I wouldn't say cheating anymore. For those out there, they're doing crazy to get cheating, but I think that it's a whole new way, the way that things are changing as years go by. It's not the same way like it used to be. So I'm gonna leave that one alone.
No, thank you for that.
Anybody want to call in about it?
Yeah, anybody want to call in at 44? Maybe y'all have some answers to it. 443 or some input. 522-3888. So again, 443-522-3988. Call up, callers. I believe this is what I believe.
A woman's perspective.
Well, we talking about men at the moment.
Now we talking about women's perspective on cheating.
Okay, we talking about men. Now, women are getting worse than men sometimes. That's what I hear out here now. That's what I hear. But the question was, why do you think men cheat? Okay, and that was the question I had. And I think I put that up after we talked about.
But going back to Will and Jada, right?
And Jada, right?
How about when she said I had an entanglement the young man, you know? What is entanglement?
It's her time. I guess she wanted to do it professional way. I don't know, but she said entanglement.
Cheating, whether you say entanglement or cheating.
And I know what you're saying when she said that, okay? She said entanglement. I guess she tried to make it sound more educational.
Augustine, but give me right.
Educational. All I know is, you know, they was entangling.
But who was Augustine? Was that her son's friend or what? Who was that? Let's clear this up.
I'm
for the audience out here.
I think it was her son's friend. I think that's what happened.
Oh.
Yeah, but you know what? Like I told you. How can you get
entanglement with your son's friend?
Hey, that's not good.
What do you think about that?
No, that's not good. That's not good. None of that's good. But we talking about the men.
Well, cheating is either female or male.
Oh yeah, it could be female or men, but then you need to give me the question, okay, sir? Okay. You need to give me the question.
What do you think about it?
Okay, then we can talk about.
What do you think is cheating? I mean, people got different levels of cheating.
Okay, are you asking on the strength of a woman, or are you asking?
The strength of your feelings.
I just feel like cheating. A lot of women do cheat, and I mean, I'm like you said, I'm not one. You're not one. But the thing of it is with a lot of times, okay, I think the woman cheat after they find out the man cheat.
So how can you tell if somebody cheating or not? I mean, it's like you say you and the husband, you come home every day. How do you?
How can you tell?
How do you?
You know what? The woman, I know women are smart. When it comes to cheating, though, women are smarter than men.
They are.
Very smart.
With you.
Okay? Men get caught all the time, okay? But the women don't get caught because they know how to take their dirt and put it under the rug. They are not like the women don't get caught. That's the difference between a woman and a man cheating.
So like
the women do it with respect. The men, they just do it all over the place. They could be somebody next door. Somebody.
But so if women have an entanglement with another person, right? What they do? Go home and shower first, so they won't smell the cologne or perfume on them or whatever, right? Because you know women cheat on women. Women get together with other women too now.
Oh, that's another story. That's another story. That's another. Actually, that's another show.
Now, cheating rather than woman or man, right?
Yeah, you're right. Cheating rather than woman or man. But that is for another show because we're talking about a woman cheating. Because you asked me the question, right? And you can ask me the question. So now I asked you the question, and you told me, okay, what you felt about men cheating or whatever, or what you think. Why do men cheat? That was my question. So why do women cheat? I believe a lot of women cheat because their men was out there first. That's just my opinion.
That's your opinion.
That's my opinion. Then you got some I guess you call, okay, I'm not saying every woman. You got good women out there and they've been fed up. They've been fed up with men cheating on them. Then you got some women out there, okay, they're ratchet. They just cheat anyway. Okay, you got something like that. They just cheat anyway.
It's like Jada said, she a nymphomaniac.
Okay.
Is that it?
Maybe.
The nymphomaniac?
Well,
that's what I heard.
Well, you know what?
Anybody listen to Real Table Talk? She said she's a nymphomaniac.
Okay,
you know what
she said
nymphomaniac is?
Okay, she said that, but we're not talking about Jada. We're talking about the world.
We talking
about
there's a lot of
everybody.
people in the world that are nymphomaniacs.
Yes, a lot of people. Some men too, nymphos, okay? I mean, the men are like that too. But what I'm saying is, we talking about, we're not getting.
We're just talking about cheating.
Yeah, cheating. First of all, I don't want to talk about other people's relationships.
But we have to bring up the topic sometime.
And I understand what you're saying. That was told out in
you know anybody that's nymphomaniacs?
No.
Dr. Rock?
Am I?
I mean,
I know he is.
No, I'm saying not you. But I'm saying in your travels and your friends and stuff. Do you know of people that I'm just open it up. Anybody know of people?
No.
That way?
First of all, if I knew someone that way and they wanted to use me because they don't want to go home because they want to cheat. Now in the past I knew somebody because they was out and they said, don't tell my man might call there and tell him I was with you. Oh no, you ain't put me in that. Now I did tell him that. But I ain't gonna say no names. But,
oh yeah, I know some people.
But don't, my man. I'm gonna tell my man I was with you all night. Oh heck no. I'm not going to be involved in that one.
Right.
In case something happened to you, I don't want to be involved in that.
Oh, I know guys that are nymphomaniacs.
Oh my gosh, girl, he likes that word.
Some of my friends I grew up with, no way. They,
okay.
You know,
but
if they walk their way, they want it.
But like you said. But you said
we're moving on. What's the next?
We're moving on, right?
Okay,
because we got 5 minutes before we take a commercial break, kid. I mean,
we can go on with this now.
5 minutes before we take.
Anybody got a?
I don't know. We have.
Say anything else
I don't know. We have audience. Some students might be an audience.
We're gonna take a break and
so
then we're gonna go.
We want to talk about other stuff. Okay,
but this is
a hot topic.
This is a hot topic.
It's a hot topic, very hot topic, and it's true.
You want to say something in the audience? You can come over here and talk to. We like everybody talk. You know. Yes. Okay, Dr. Rock. Yes. Y'all know she's my wife too. She beats me on the table with all that. She said she must have opened a can of worms, but she said I can't talk. I gotta talk for days and days if you let me. You know.
Oh yeah, I can see that now. Oh my goodness. But I'm just saying. No, I was just saying how people, people are out there. I mean, people are out there, but let's just keep other people's business to them. Because
we got 4 minutes. We still can talk to this topic in 4 minutes. Then we can take our break, and then,
Okay, well, guess what? Guess who's talking, sir? Guess who's talking? Yes. Dr. C.
Okay, go ahead, Dr. C.
All right, that's what I'm saying right now. I'm saying, what we can do is we don't have to name names, and we don't have to say, all we want to do is talk about why do men cheat. And you don't even have to say your friends are nymphos. You don't have to mention none of that because we know already. But I'm just saying.
I'm talking about as growing up as a kid. Growing up as a kid, everybody expects a lot of people ain't going to talk about it. But as a kid, I mean, Yeah, it is what it is, I know friends that were like
all
that.
I know is
they had 3 and 4 girlfriends,
Yeah.
And they weren't married, but they're just living their life, learning their life.
Well, if you're not married,
life,
you can do what you want. That's the way I feel. Single people can do what they want, when they want, and how they want. Mm-hmm. That's what single people do. When you're married, first of all, if you're going to cheat, tell the person so you can leave them alone. That's my thing. Why even cheat? Because you coming home to this one, coming home to that one, and you're bringing something home to that one, and you're bringing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Just say, I don't want you no more. I'm done. I'm sure the person can take that.
Showtime and talk.
Where you can be single and have a girl. I got a girl, I'm single, but then I'm still traveling and bringing different spirits. Where I may be, because I'm single, that gives me the where I can go here, and here, and here.
No, really.
And where still it carries, once you get married, also them spirits inside of you carry on to you too. Where it takes years to get that stuff out of you.
Right.
Where I can be a single man, but also if I feel that I'm single and I'm interacting with all these different women because I'm single, where you're bringing different types of spirits inside your body. Spirituality for me, where even doing that, where I don't act, I got to be comfortable anyway. So I think that even being single, we have to play another role in the mindset because we interact with another woman and different one, we don't know their characters.
Right.
And it talks about that in Proverbs 3 and 4. So if you read the Bible and it talks about that, where a lot of people out there single out there, those who are married, you can marry someone, you locked and married, she never tell you her dark secret, where she's carrying this stuff inside of her, and you wonder why things ain't progressing inside our home, deep secrets even with marriage. Where you get married, now we go by the quotation of separation, divorce. So that's a topic that Dr. Rock and Earl, but I want to thank Earl and Dr. Rock bringing that topic up. But for me, I'm growing because I read about spirituality now, where it's a new way for me to way I interact, not to be disrespected in my marriage or being disrespectful being single. That's a tough situation.
Well, very good. Thank you so much.
What do y'all think about the Quran? The Quran said you can have many wives as you can afford. Are you cheating or you're not?
Well, you know what? That's going to be for another. That's another show. That's another show. Stay tuned. For the Muslim marriage. Okay, it's another show.
My brother has 4 wives.
We can go commercial. Commercial time. All right, commercial time.
Commercial time.
All right.